All right, everybody. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in. I have an announcement to make. And you guys are going to be floored.
Better wait.
So,
Altogether extraordinaries here. Yay! Just don't ban me. I just got here.
so I'm really, I'll just we'll let some more people get in here. We'll give it about 5 or so minutes to let everybody get in because we weren't scheduled to do this.
Laura messaged me earlier and asked me, she's like, are we having insomnia tonight? And I was like, not as far as I know. I'm exhausted.
But
and of course you've made a liar out of me.
I didn't mean to. I mean, we got...
Well, that's what I told her. I said, as far as I know, because that's the thing. Like, we can say we're not doing it, and then something changes, and next thing you know. Oh, I love that.
That's awesome, kitty.
Yeah, that puppy is cute. Have you seen what she named it? It's Bilbo Bassett.
That's right. She told me about that.
Yep.
Bassett.
Hey, Becca. Is this the big Nav news? We love you too. Uh-oh. Facebook kids are killing me. Oh, no, this is... No,
I'm not going to tell y'all Robin's pregnant yet.
I'm not pregnant. Why would you do that?
Just to get them going.
Any excuse for insomnia. While we're sitting here waiting, let me tell you. So, Altogether Extraordinary, she posted a video the other day in the Insomnia Club. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's a rendition of Friends in Low Places. But it's these little kids singing. It's called Goats in All Places or Many Places or something like that. It absolutely had me on the floor because I was dying because it talked about how they can get through the smallest holes and all this different stuff. And I told her, I said, man, our song would have to be Cows in Many Places because we chase them everywhere. So, anyway. Yeah, Kitty said she guessed the cow, not... But we don't have a bull on the property, so not yet. But we will be soon. Is it Insomnia Club, right? Jason, tell Robin to show her what?
Nothing. I'll tell you.
Anyway, welcome to Insomnia Club.
Oh.
It is so true. That's exactly right. Because, I mean, the more I listened to it, the more I was like, and this is why I don't want goats. Because I don't. I mean, we have plenty of property, but I guarantee you we would have calls all the time about some stupid goat out in the road somewhere. I just know it.
I want goats. We got plenty of room for the goats.
But that's the problem. Goats always think the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. And it's the same grass. Same grass. Cracks me up.
We've been waiting about 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm assuming that's about everybody that's going to make it in here tonight. And I'm going to be posting this on the Facebook page tomorrow. Right now I'm too exhausted to make my fingers work the typewriter correctly. You guys
just read this, or
you guys know we raised a lot of money tonight. We got an email from Tommy, and I'm just gonna let Robin read it because my words can't do any justice.
So basically what happened is I emailed him because I'm trying to keep up with all the payments to make sure that everybody, that's not a problem. And he wrote me back and said absolutely he'll make sure that I get that information. He said, yes, I will. Also, I have news. And in big capital letters, he says, we don't need any more. The gifts we have received once everything is in, from Insomnia Platoon, Homesteaders of America, and personal gifts from local friends will exceed $5,000. We learned today that's how much we owe out of pocket. I was under the impression that our portion was $6,400, but the insurance company clarified that our direct portion is $5,000. Once we determine exactly how much is in excess of $5,000 we have collected, we will divide that money between Insomnia and Homesteaders of America, each getting half of what's left over to go towards the next family in need. We've never experienced anything like what you all and the HOA have done for us, and it's humbled us all the way to our toes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. My only regret is that I won't get to see that purple and gold beard. So, guys.
You did it.
Yep. Y'all did it.
You did it. This is what I said when I said yes. We may be the square peg in the round hole. We may be the misfits. We may be the troublemakers, the rule breakers. But you know what? We changed the world tonight. We did things that others said we couldn't do. We changed. We may not have changed the big global world, so to say, but we changed somebody's world.
Mm-hmm.
And we changed it for the better.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
That's what it's about.
This is what community is about. This is what family is about.
Yep. We probably will. Yeah, you probably will. Because when we go to the convention, he's going to be there. And so probably on that last night,
I'll probably do it with Kool-Aid.
we'll probably do something.
Yeah.
So
So
any of y'all that have donated while we've got you in here, we still want to raise money for that emergency fund. We do have another family in mind that we'd like to help. So if you have already offered to donate something, if you would shoot me an email to let me know whether you are, comfortable with still contributing that to help with this fund or not. I promise in no way, shape, or form are we going to be judgmental. Mm-hmm. We just need to know so that we can either take it off or whatever, so that we don't auction something off without your approval. But I do think that this is the start of a very good thing. Hopefully at some point I would like to be able for it to just sit and be there if something happens to somebody and they really need it, So Mama Cat, you missed it. We just read an email from Tommy Alderman. They have met their the amount that they need to pay out per their insurance company. They have already met and exceeded that amount. So they're going to divide what's left over to be able to break it off between the Homesteaders of America, which is going to set up a fund very similar, and then we will have ours as well to be able to contribute to whoever might need it.
Mama Old Ways, you and I need to try to probably get up sometime this week to figure out how to set up the PayPal account for an emergency fund with the Insomnia Platoon. So that way we can get this thing rolling. And tonight was an emotional night, at least for me. Man, when that quilt started going the way that it was going, it literally took the air out of me. I was blown out of the water. You guys are awesome. And so knowing What was the total for tonight's auction? It was over 900.
It was $931, I think.
Yeah. Amazing. And I know that the fact that the people that donated these items, I hope you guys are just as blessed as Tommy is. Well,
there's another one out there.
We got another one out there that's, I'm pretty sure is going to be able to stay in the auction.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful quilt. I was going to bid on it, but as soon as it jumped
like $300
to $300, I was like,
yeah, our tax money hadn't come in yet. Amanda, donate at your will, whenever.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like, the plan for this, the ideal for this is for people to, over time, donate as they can.
Yeah.
So somebody might be able to donate a quilt now, but in 6 months won't be able to donate anything. You know, I have a son who wants to make a walking stick, but it might take him a month or so.
Yeah.
And, you know,
because what he does is he made one for me for Father's Day. It's a beautiful stick, and he literally went out to a beaver dam or a beaver hut. I don't know exactly where he got it, but he fetched a nice feeder stick, and then he kind of sanded it down and stained it, and it's beautiful. And I told him, now, you know, I'm never taking this into the beaver swamp, but
yeah.
so we got that email and I couldn't let it go. I had to tell you guys tonight. Empty Hammock, just send us an email at bigbearfarms@hotmail.com.
And if it's something that you have a picture of, you can just send us the picture, and then that way we can forward it on to Simply 7, because they're running a blog to be able to show the stuff that's up for auction.
Yep. And we're just going to keep this going, because life happens, and you never think about planning for a dog attack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you never think about you get so sick you have to go to the doctor and then you have cancer. You don't think about these kind of things. I mean, it's never a blip on anybody's radar. No matter how much of a preparedness mindset you have, you can't plan, well, this is what I'm going to do if my tractor blows up and takes off half my leg. You know, or if the tiller throws the tines and eats up my legs. I mean, or a saw blade comes out and cuts up my arm. You know, accidents happen. They're called accidents for a reason, because you don't plan on them to happen. And sometimes they can be really rough, you know. And sometimes things happen beyond our control. A job may be lost, or, you know, God forbid, a house fire or something. There's lots of things that happen in this world that no matter how prepared we try to be, we can't do it. We can't do it all. So
right. And that's the thing, is like, you know, and I don't know how many of y'all were in for the Full Spectrum interview that we did, but, you know, he said, we were talking about community, and, you know, when you have a whole community come together with a whole bunch of different traits, then that community is so much stronger. And that's the thing. When you put all of these people together, I mean, we had 115 people in that room tonight. And they may not all be Insomnia Platoon people, but you brought them here.
Mm-hmm. And we only had, like, what, one troll?
One or two. But again, it didn't even bother anything.
Mm-mm.
You know, so...
But you guys are amazing. I love all of y'all. Mm-hmm. And I'm so honored that you guys look at me as the leader of this platoon, and that I'm so honored that you guys are here and that I can be a part of this community that we built together. I'm so honored that to call you guys friends, family, and I know that I have roots inside this community. And I know we're roots to somebody. Jack Frost is one of my oldest, longest lasting friends from way back in the day. He's one of the few that really has stuck around and put up with me through the years. And
Mama Cat, nobody's judging you. You've been around for all the other stuff.
Yeah.
No big deal. Everybody, I mean, and that's the other thing about this community, guys. Not everybody is here all the time, but we're always there for each other when it matters. So, you know, Mama Cat, you might not have been there for the actual auction, but I guarantee you've been, you know, thinking of us, praying for us, whatever
Yeah.
it is that you do. You know, it doesn't have to be that you're there always, every bit of the time present. You don't, I mean, you're still there. We know you're still there.
You know, there's some people that pop in and out of Insomnia Platoon, and they come in when they've had a bad day. I mean, Freedom Acres pops in from time to time.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and that's somebody I would have never thought would have come in, but she knows that it's a resource that's there.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
You know, she's had a really couple of bad nights that she came in there, and
she's not gonna let up on you.
You know, I'm so tired of hearing that. Yeah, refresh, crybaby.
You did not just call her crybaby.
Yes. And look, guys, I have been contacted by different people that said that, and they only came in one time. I had a gun in my mouth, and then I stumbled across y'all's live stream.
Just popped up.
And I put the gun away. That was a week ago. You know? So, people may come and go out of the Insomnia Platoon, but we're world changers.
Well, and that's the thing about this whole idea of this community putting together this auction kind of idea is that because we have different people from different walks of life, different times, we'll be able to keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it will be nothing for people to, you know, again, if you have 75 people that religiously show up to these, and only half of them donate.
Yeah.
You know, you've got enough things to donate each, you know, to auction off each month.
Yep.
So,
hey, Mr. Body Oil, how you doing?
How often do we have these auctions to help each other? We've only done 2.
We've only done 2 so far.
But we would like to continue to do them, and we've been doing them on Tuesday evening at 7 after everybody. Speaking of which, did you go? No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So, anyway, so every Tuesday around 7 p.m. ish.
Why you gotta bring that up in here? Huh?
Love you, Mama. You never know. Yeah, because Urban Girl started watching.
Yeah.
Yay, Maria! Speaking of which, did you go yet or going tomorrow? Yeah, because it was spelled witch.
Because she was being a witch.
No, she wasn't. She loves you.
I know she loves me, but she ain't gonna bring that up in here.
Yes, she does.
Because now everybody's like, what's she talking about? And it's like, no. Concrete Kid.
Mm-hmm.
That Concrete Kid is.
I love it.
Maria.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Insomnia Club.
No, Jack, it wasn't. I didn't put the gun in my mouth. No, I'm telling you, I got contacted by a guy who said that he had a gun in his mouth, and we made him put it down. You know I'm too arrogant for that. But so
anyway, so we just wanted to pop on here real quick and let everybody know that all of the efforts that y'all have made actually came to fruition, I guess.
yeah.
Yes. So
Only loud silence. How you doing, sir? So there we have it. So I will post we'll probably get a copy of the email posted in Insomnia tomorrow, so that way everybody can see it. And then I'll reiterate everything that we said tonight. But great job, guys. You know, people kind of doubted what we were doing here with Insomnia. People doubted that we could create a community in Insomnia Platoon. People doubt that we could come together and do and accomplish the things that we accomplished. And my bad.
He's really bad about that.
I always do that. Every time I'm like, hey, dude, it's always a female.
Especially when you don't have an icon.
Yeah.
Like, if it's just a letter, it's kind of hard, so.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, but we are.
I was really confused and angry. He was worried you were talking about you. Tammy, okay, cool.
So.
Anyway.
We've got everything that makes a community great. Mm-hmm. We got great people in here. We've got good leadership. Mm-hmm. We've got what did I do again?
I don't know.
Okay. And we are a group of people that love just to have a good time. So be looking for the post tomorrow. Thank you guys for being the crazy ones. Thank you for being the square pegs in the round hole. Thank you for being people that are not afraid. Not being afraid to change the world.
Ah, that's funny. All right, I'm out of my element. Later, guys. Love you. Good night, Jack.
So, good night. I love you. Thank you for all that you do and all that you've done.
Now you know we've been talking to you all night. Simply 7.
I'm gonna put her in timeout. I ain't scared.
Ain't scared.
Ain't scared one little bit.
Could never get me in a hole.
I'm so gonna let that one be their pooper scooper.
So anyway, it's 11 o'clock. And we're exhausted because we've been going at this since 7 o'clock.
So thank you guys. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love you guys.
We'll see you again soon.
And we'll see you real soon. Thursday, the gardening.